If you're watching this vlog, I'm guessing that a trip to the stunning country of Uzbekistan has crossed your mind. Congratulations, you're one step closer to getting your mind blown. Hi guys, I'm Aditi and welcome to my channel, The Grounded Hippie. I'm a full-time ESL teacher and part-time travel vlogger, and I enjoy traveling and creating content for you from all around the world. I mostly travel solo and sometimes also with friends. I'm excited to take you all on a journey with me through some of the most fascinating places in the world. And the best part is that I'm just getting started, so you get to follow along from the beginning. So, subscribe to the channel and come with me on an adventure of a lifetime. In today's vlog, I want to quickly talk to you about the visa process for Uzbekistan. I don't want to waste too much of your time, so I will jump right in and start with the quick and easy visa process that I followed to obtain my Uzbekistan visa. You can either follow along and apply for yours right now or save this vlog to come back to later when you're ready. Before we get started on the actual process, here are a few quick things to keep in mind. First, depending on your nationality, Uzbekistan offers e-visa to about 50 odd countries in the world. However, several countries also enjoy 30 or 60-day visa exemptions. To know whether you need a visa for Uzbekistan, it is best to check on the official portal mentioned in the description below. Indians can apply for e-visa on the official portal and the visa cost is $20, which is roughly about 1675 rupees, and the visa is valid for 90 days from the date you apply. But keep in mind that you can only stay in the country for 30 days at once. And finally, it takes 3 working days for visa processing, so make sure you keep enough time between the visa application and the date of travel. And if you aren't sure of the budget yet, you can check out my last vlog where I discussed a 1 week budget trip to 3 of the most popular cities of Uzbekistan. Moving on, to apply for the Uzbekistan e-visa, you would need a few things and I prefer to keep them handy. A scanned copy of your passport and your latest passport size photo. I'll talk about the specifications in a minute. Next, you'll need a credit or debit card which is enabled for international online transactions to pay for your visa fee. And lastly, a hotel reservation, possibly. This is not mandatory as such, but you do need to fill your address in Uzbekistan in the visa form, so it's better to have one. You can book one easily without paying anything on sites such as booking.com. Now that we're all set, let's head over to the official Uzbekistan e-visa portal and apply for that visa real quick. You can find the official portal easily by either going to your browser and typing apply for Uzbekistan e-visa or head over to the description section for the link. On the main page, click on application for e-visa. Now, select your country of citizenship, which in my case is Indian. Notice that as soon as you select your citizenship, a small prompt will let you know the validity of your visa and processing time. Next, you select the type of document, which will be ordinary passport. For visa entry type, you will see 3 options: single, double, and multiple. I will select the single entry visa for $20, but if you are planning to leave the country and enter again before the validity of your visa expires, you can get a double or multiple entry visa. And lastly, the purpose of your visit is travel, so we will select tourism and hit next to go to the next screen. On this screen, you need to fill in your travel dates. Keep in mind that your visa is valid from the date of application to 90 days, but your period of stay in the country must not exceed 30 days at once. You can, however, enter the country again with a double entry visa or several times with a multiple entry visa. Once you select your date of arrival and departure, click Next to go to the next section. Now, you will be asked to enter some basic details about yourself, such as your first and last name, your date of birth, place of birth, passport number and validity, your permanent residence address, and finally, a preliminary place of residence in Uzbekistan, which is nothing but the address of your first hotel or hostel in the country. As mentioned before, you can reserve one through any popular website for free and later cancel if you change your mind. The information you enter here for your address in Uzbekistan is not too critical. However, you may be asked at the immigration to show proof of accommodation, so make sure you have one. Again, you don't need a paid booking, but a confirmed one. Once you come to the next page, it will ask you to upload a scanned copy of your passport size photo and a scanned copy of your passport. This is possibly the most critical section of the Uzbekistan e visa process because almost everyone gets stuck here. When uploading your photos, you must ensure that your passport size photo is 35 mm by 45 mm and it meets the resolution requirement of 300 dpi. The one that I already had did not, so I had to scan it again with the specific resolution selected. Also, make sure that both are in .jpg format and do not exceed 1 MB. It does give you a link to check the ICAO standards, but honestly, it wasn't of much help. So I kept trying and finally succeeded after a day. So, don't lose hope and make sure you meet all specifications and it should be okay. After you successfully upload your passport and passport size photo and hit next, the next screen will show you all the details you have filled in for you to verify that everything is correct. It will then ask you to enter your email address and a captcha verification. Click Save once you're done with this step. You will now be directed to a screen that will tell you that an email has been sent to your email address to activate the receipt. Make sure you enter the correct email address because this is where you'll get your payment confirmation as well as your visa once it has been issued. Next, check your inbox for an email from root@evisa.gov.uz and it will look something like this with an activation link and code. Keep this email safe because you will need the code for the final steps. Also, keep in mind that the activation link is only valid for 12 hours, so you must complete the process at the earliest to get your visa on time. Once you click on the activation link, a window will open which will then prompt you to enter your email address, the activation code which you can copy from your email, and another CAPTCHA verification. Fill in the details and click Continue. You are now on the payment screen, which is the last step of applying for your Uzbekistan e visa. Keep in mind that payment can only be made using a Visa or MasterCard, and there is a small $1.50 service charge for the Visa. Click on Pay Now on this screen and again on the Terms of Use screen, and then hit Proceed to Payment. Next, carefully enter your payment details and press Confirm. Wait a couple of seconds to receive the payment acknowledgement on screen as well as on your email. You can also click on the receipt details to check for the receipt. And finally, you're all done. Now wait for 3 business days for an email with an acceptance of your e-visa application. The email will provide a link for you to download your visa. Enter the same code you received for activating your application and the CAPTCHA verification and click on Check Status. You will then be prompted to download your visa. Unfortunately, I forgot to record what it looked like, but it should be pretty easy to figure out at this point. Anyway, once you click on download, it will automatically download your e-visa. Make sure you save it and take a printout. And that's all. You are now ready for your grand adventure on the ancient Silk Route. If you find this vlog useful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you in the next one.